Well, hey guys, this is my video for the adoption curve presentation. So for the 5 points of Everett's adoption curve, for the innovator, I put one of the guys that I work with. His name is Mitch, and he is kind of over all things tech at our church. We have a semi-large church and have a pretty tech-heavy program, and man, Mitch is usually the one that brings the ideas, figures out how to do it. Secondly, I have a friend of mine who also works at church with me. His name is Josh Welshel. He is what we would label as the early adopt. Josh is second in command in programming, and he's usually the second person to learn the technology that Mitch has found and started to implement. Third would be the early majority, and that would be me. I think that's where I fall. Given my role as a creative arts pastor, I kind of have to be somewhat in tune and in touch with the tech things that go on, especially in the church world as we kind of progress toward a more modern age. But I'm never the one to find it, and I'm definitely not the person to sit and tinker and figure things out on my own. I definitely have to be taught. The late majority, I categorize my wife there. She has recently gotten a job at Custom Ink, which is a custom t-shirt making company, and like literally in the past month, and they've taught her a lot of stuff, and she was actually feeling pretty not tech savvy until she got this job, and it's been cool to watch her come home and be like, man, I just feel like I can use a computer so much better, and she's just more in tune with technology. And as far as the laggards goes, I labeled my mother. My mother is a little bit older. I won't say her age so she doesn't kill me. But she is definitely the one that I had to sit down and show how to use an iPhone and what it meant when if you have an iPhone, your texts are blue and sometimes they're green, and which app was the internet app on that kind of stuff. Even using Planning Center, which if you work at the church you may be familiar with, I had to really walk her through that. The way my adoption category differentiates is the two guys, Mitch and Josh, that are above me, I learn from them for sure. I am rarely ever teaching them anything. So it's very much my communication is asking questions, where with my wife and my mother, it's way more, I am more the teacher. So my communication becomes more teaching and instructing. Um, Mitch and Josh operate very highly in a tech-centric world. Again, Mitch is the innovator. He's the one that's bringing the ideas to the table. Josh is the one that implements them. He kind of runs the programming, so they are both heavily involved with this. Myself, I'm a creative arts pastor, so I am creating graphics and videos and using what little bit of social media that I choose to interact with as a way to as a technology to blast out information all the time. My wife is constantly emailing back and forth with people. She does phone sales, and she has learned how to create custom t-shirts on a specific program via there that's similar to Photoshop, but it's for their specific job. And then my mother has actually gotten better at it. She works at my home church, and she's a secretary, so she does a lot of scheduling and planning. And as things have turned more digital, she has very slowly but surely to um, learned how to adopt those kind of things. If I could change a category, I would like to just move up one step to the early adopt. I think the people that fall into the early adoption category are the ones that can tinker. They see a new technology and they can tinker and figure it out themselves. I feel like there's a big learning curve there that they can take a new computer program and just click a few buttons, and for whatever reason they just have the brain capacity and the gifting to be able to just figure it out and make it work. And I would like to be in that so that I could teach others instead of having to take someone else's time to be taught. So that would be a huge deal for me. Thanks for listening, guys.